The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, why every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me, big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment, and we're going to have a really fun show for you today. Before I get started, let me say hello to everybody in the chat room. What's up, chat room, everybody? If you hit your ITV button at the top of the website, you can see Ron and I, Ron making faces and me waving. And you going to wave too or no?
I'm going to wave with my fist up your butt.
There you go. And we're going to have a lot of fun today. Before we get started, let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Now listen up. A lot of years I'm in this business. You do not ever go out of sequence of the introduction. I am co-host. My name comes after your name, then the chat room, then whatever other bullshit you want to put up. Okay? But remember that I'm a star. I want star treatment. I don't get paid, but at least I'd like star treatment. I'd like, cool water, bottled water in my dressing room.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got the man behind
I'd like a massage before we go on.
I'll give you one afterwards.
Not by you. I want it by George Clooney.
Easy.
What you think? I'm stupid.
Then we got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Fellas, what's going on? That's a great start, Ronnie. Ron's on a roll today. I love it.
Give a shit. He just tuned. I said a dirty word. I wasn't going to do that. Anyway,
Chad, are you there?
Oh, I forgot to take you off mute. Fellas, what's going on?
There you go.
I like that hot start, Ronnie. That was good stuff.
Good. I did wish the pipe man a happy birthday.
Oh, good.
I wrote it on his Facebook page. I said, I know being your age could be a little depressing, but just think you're getting your first Social Security check.
I love your approach.
It should make you happy.
That's hilarious.
That's
so
awesome.
let's
That makes him 65. He's going to come after me with both barrels.
Good
so
stuff.
let's go and say hello to some of the people in the chat room. Starting off with hello, Goddess. Goddess is in the chat room. Chinzi is in the chat room. We've also got Irish Ginger from the Irish Ginger Show, Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on W4CY.com. We've got Dave from Stars Now UK. We've got Jimmy McCrary from OverTheMoonNews.blogspot.com. We got Ken Pettigrew. What's up? KenPettigrew.com. Lady Lake Cindy from Lady Lake Music. And actually, I wrote this down. You guys want to find out more? Because Lady Lake Music and Lady Lake Jen, they're like phenomenal music promoters. You can go to ReverbNation.com/label/Lady Lake Music. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We've also got Stefan. You guys can check out all the work he's been doing on JimmyStarsWorld.com. And I don't know who the Woodsman in is, all some of these other people. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And now... Oh, and Jane Yates. Sorry, JaneYates.co.uk. Fabulous author. There you go.
Okay. I love to name drop, as you all know. I have on my pinky, I wish we had a camera that moved instead of being this retarded thing that sticks there. I have on a ring of Betty Davis. Yes, the famous movie star Betty Davis. It's a square diamond, I guess that's called a baguette, in the middle. It's an 18-karat gold, and on both sides are baguette sapphires. I'm going to bring it in close, and then I'll tell you the story. I hope you can see it.
We can see a little bit. There you go. It's getting there. That'll kill my shoulder.
Anyway, Betty had it on one after what was actually an afternoon sort of cocktail party. Tea. Well, it was actually cocktail. Everybody was drunk, so it was cocktail party. She said tea party, but it was cocktails. And this ring was on her finger, and her fingers were blowing up for some reason, like her ankles blew up, her hands blew up, and it was killing her, and she couldn't get it off, and it was turning red on her finger. And she said to me, Ron, I'm in such pain I can't get this ring off. I said, I'll get it off. She said, oh, you're going to hurt me? I said, I'm not going to hurt you. So I absolutely put her finger in my mouth. She was mortified. You had to see it. She stood there staring at me, and I spit all over the ring. And then with my other hand, I twisted it off. And you know what she said to me? It's yours. Keep it. As I'll do it like Betty. It's yours. Now you can keep it, darling. So I did. I said, you're kidding. She said, no, I don't want that damn thing. It doesn't fit. Now, of course, I wear it on my pinky, but she had it on her, I guess, wedding finger, you'd call it. So this is Betty Davis's ring, and I cherish it, and I cherish the little story that goes with it. I will never put it on eBay. It will never go up for sale. And when I kick the bucket, Jimmy can use it as a cock ring.
Wow.
Oh, did I say
Too big.
that? Did I say that? Did I? And hope that it doesn't fall off.
It's too big.
Look at it. It's a little ring. Teeny, teeny, teeny. Anyway, since we're telling stories.
Also, you guys, because I want to tell I'm getting all kinds of happy birthday wishes. My birthday is
Yes.
actually tomorrow, you guys. I'm going to be the big 51.
Yes.
So finally, after all the years together with Ron, I'm going to be older than him since he's 50 every year.
That's right. That's
And,
right. I like older men.
So I want to thank everybody for birthday wishes. And also, you guys might also know that tomorrow is our 2-year wedding anniversary.
Yes, that's an important event. I will discuss all of that in the next hour and a half that I speak. No,
There you go.
Only kidding, only kidding. Anyway, I have a tale that I put on Facebook today. So if you want to read it, you can go to Ron Russell's show on Facebook, my page, and you can read it. Jimmy and I were out shopping in Bloomingdale's, and I saw a sign that said hiring. And I thought to myself, you know, that would really be an interesting thing. I wonder if I'm capable of getting a job in a department store.
Check this out, Chad. You're going to like this.
Not that I wanted the job, but I mean, I wanted to see if I was capable. So we went to Jimmy said he had to make wee-wee. We went to the men's room, and right next to the men's room is HR. And there are 3 women behind the counters. So I walked over to the one woman. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "But I would like to apply for I would like to apply for a job in Bloomingdale's." She said, "Well, the computer's right over there. You can go over to the computer with all your info, and we'll contact you." I said, "Okay. Before I do that, I just want to say one thing. I wear rubber gloves." She said, "Pardon?" I said, "Well, if I were to work in your store, I have to wear rubber gloves because I never touch money." So she looked at me. She said, "Oh." I said, "Do you think you'd hire me?" She said, "I don't know." I said, "Well, how could we find out before I waste time doing the application?" She said, "I have no idea who to ask." She said, "The only thing we could say is that you have a medical condition." I said, "But I don't." I said, "I don't have syphilis or gonorrhea on my hands." I said, "I wear the rubber gloves because I won't touch filthy money. Money is disgusting. It's got every single body fluid on it, plus every germ and disease. And since I haven't been touching money, I no longer get flus or any kind of, gonorrhea, crabs, or whatever." So she thinks I'm a crazy old man.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
I
you're
love it. I wish my camera was rolling. You had to see her face. I think she was going to explode. She was trying to be so gracious, but wanting to scream in hilarity. And of course, now I'm keeping it up. So I said to her, a friend of mine used to be a prostitute out in West Hollywood, and she used to roll up all the money she made and stick it up her pussy. This way, if anybody wanted to rob her, if anyone wanted to rob her, they couldn't find the money up her pussy unless they tried to rape her.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they found something blocking the passage to heaven.
Speed bump.
So the woman now is really looking at me. She said, "Oh, I never thought of that." I said, "Of course not. You're not a prostitute." So we spoke on and on and on. And she said to me, "Well, I don't know about the glove thing." I said, "Well, I could wear blue plastic gloves, that could come in blue." I said, "That would be nice, with the blue jacket and the blue gloves." And she said, "Oh, I suppose you could wear the blue plastic gloves." Then I said, well, there's another problem. I said, "Could I only do credit cards?" And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I'm dyslexic and I can't count. And if I see it's 129, I'll make it 192 in change." So she starts to giggle. She said, "Well, we can't do that, can we?" I said, "No." I said, "But if you'll okay it on my report here, application, that I'm only to wear blue gloves and that I'm only to do credit cards." I said, "You can get somebody else to do my cash sales." So now she's thinking I'm off the wall, a completely crazy person. And I didn't want to, lead her on anymore. And I said, my name is Ron Russell. I'm the Jimmy Star Show. I said, I do these fast little interviews. You've been fabulous and wonderful. And I want to thank you and Macy's for this little fun we're having. And she looked at me. She said, sir, you're in Bloomingdale's.
Oops.
So I said, okay. Bloomingdale's. Anyway, I want to tell you, Bloomingdale's is a wonderful store. This HR person and the other three ladies that were crying from laughter, one said, you should do stand-up. I said, honey, I did for 100,000 years. They loved it. So I told them they could watch today, the very beginning of the show, that I would be talking about them. They are lovely, lovely people. They put up with this eccentric, insane man that could have been had I been that way. And they were never rude, or they never dismissed me or in any way made me feel uncomfortable. They were absolutely the quality of the store. Anyway, that's my little Bloomingdale story.
That was good.
It was fun though, and he
there,
really did do it. Like he's not making this shit up.
No.
We're gonna start taping that, finding a way to tape that stuff, Chad.
Well, I do this all the time. Like I went over to the women with the kiosk that had wigs and hairpieces, and I said to her, listen, I said, I want a hairpiece, but I want to look like an old whore. So she looked at me. She said, pardon? I said, yeah, a whore. You know what a whore is, H-O-W-A?
He doesn't know how to spell it.
No, that's how you spell it in Brooklyn, H-O-W-A, a whore. So I said, yeah, I want to look like a cheap, sleazy, slutty, disgusting whore. Do you have a wig like that? She said, no. I said, well, if I did get this wig, because it looks like a whore, could you put some crabs in it? So I look like a whore that has the crabs. Now, she didn't know what to do with me. This girl just kept looking at me, and then she looked over to the other girl, and she smiled, and the other girl said in Spanish, I guess, el loco. And I understand a little bit of Spanish.
Crazy.
So the other girl told the old guy, it's crazy. Just say yes. So then I said to her, listen, this is a beautiful red wig. Do you have a snatch patch to match?
Wow.
Now she really got crazy. She said, sir,
Chad, wow.
She said, sir, I don't deal in things like this. I said, I didn't say anything bad. I just need a snatch patch to match, because when I get naked, turning my tricks, I want them to think I'm a natural redhead. Now she's really had it with me. So of course I said, hi, this is what I'm doing. And I just like to have fun with people. And she turned around and she said, I never heard of a snatch patch to match. I said, well, now you do. You know what that means, don't you? She said, I think so.
It means that the carpet matches the drapes.
That rhymes. I love it.
And I do this now all over. Because it's my amusement.
We can start doing it on Periscope.
No, I'm waiting for Santa Claus to come out in his chair. I'm going to go and sit on Santa's lap. And then and it's going to be filmed. And I'm going to say, oh, Santa, are you really happy to see me? Or is that your candy cane in your pocket?
I want to sit on Santa's lap.
Oh, he's such a faggot. Such a fairy boy. Christmas, I'm going to buy him a tutu and ballet slippers because he wants them so bad.
That was what I wanted when I was little. I wanted the pointy toe slippers.
It's true. It's
hilarious.
Hey, we have a lot of fun. Going out shopping is exhausting. I got this little nifty number, which is it's not a sweater. And this shirt, beautiful. I love it. I had to wear it. It's cotton, because if it were wool, I wouldn't be able to wear it because I'm allergic to wool. But since it's cotton, it's a beautiful ski shirt. Now I need to go skiing.
There you go.
So, Jimmy, speak a little.
I'm going to speak a lot. Actually, we're going to play a little music anyway.
And we'll speak and bore us to death, and then we'll throw the music on to wake up. No, we're going to throw the
music on first, and nobody ever gets bored by me.
Of course not.
Ever, never, ever. So, Chad, what did you think of the story, though? It was pretty good, right?
I can't imagine living with that man. It's got to be good stuff. Definitely.
It's I really wish we would have videotaped it, because there was another lady first that he asked one of the sales ladies, and then I came out and I was talking to the lady, and she was like, I've never had anybody ask me such a weird question in my whole life.
That's good stuff.
Which one was that?
Huh?
Oh, the gloves?
The thing with the gloves.
Well, how about the car deal?
She's like, what did they say? And I said, and then I went back and said, they said he could work here with the gloves, but the fact that he can't count the money back very well, it doesn't really work. And she couldn't believe it.
Well, of course, I'm kidding. We also did it in a car dealership. I was looking at, we were just looking at Jeeps and stuff, and I was in a very pretty car. I forgot what it was, and it was a hardtop. And I said to the salesman, does this come in a convertible? He said, no, it's a 4-door hardtop. I said, oh, is there any way that you could possibly take it in the back garage and cut the top off? He said, no, we can't do that. I said, well, I would buy the car if it were convertible. He said, but if we take the top off and it rains, you're going to get wet. I said, no, I want to hold an umbrella. So now he starts to laugh. He said, you put me on. I said, no, I'm not. I once had a Cougar convertible, and the top had a hole in it. And when I drove, I used an umbrella. I'm very used to driving with an umbrella. So now he's staring at me. I said, seriously. I said, maybe I could do it. Could I bring it, can I get like one of those rotary blade things that cut through metal? If you brought it in the back repair shop, I could cut the top off. And then you know what I would do? I would somehow mount the top to the side of the car. So if it starts to rain, I could put it back. Now he said to me, get the F out of here. He said, you got really nasty and crazy. I said, sir, what's wrong with you? I want to buy this car. It's a $74,000 car. What's wrong with you? He said, please. He said, I have no time for this crap. So he walked away. So I went over to the manager, and I said to the manager, your salesperson has no sense of humor and is not nice at all. He said, why? What did he do? I said, I wanted to get a can opener and get the top of the car off and put it on the side for when and the guy said, please get out of here. So they threw me out of the showroom. They thought I was a nut.
We do get thrown out every once in a
All the
while.
time.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Like
That's
I was
hard
in
to
a
believe.
diner, and I said to the girl, I want coffee and I want tar. So she looked at me. She said, what? I said, I want tar, T-A-R.
Cigarettes?
No, it's coffee comes out like tar, black,
He
dark.
wants the really black
the
black
bottom
coffee,
of the pot.
the
So I
bottom of
told
the
her,
pot.
Tar
I
style.
said, leave it in the bottom of the pot where the roaches and the rats are. So she got very upset. She said, sir, we do not have roaches or rats in this restaurant. I said, every restaurant has roaches and rats. She said, this one does not. I said, why, you sit here all night long with a flashlight waiting to see if a roach comes out or a rat?
He's
She
good.
said, no. I said, then how do you know they don't come out at night when you're not here? Well, she stopped, stood there, looked at me, turned around, and went back in the kitchen. Never served us, never came out.
It was hilarious.
So we had to leave the diner.
We had to
Truth
leave
hurts.
the diner. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. So first of all, Chad, were you able to get the Scarecrow video?
Oh, I thought we were going in order.
Oh, well, I was just going to switch it up just in case we don't have time for all of them. But we can do Shane first, and we'll do Scarecrow another. I want to play
Shane.
Scarecrow because people will dig it. I
All
think.
right, we'll play that next. That is a cool tune, but yeah, Shane always comes first.
All right, everybody. So this is Shane Layton. This is her debut single. It's Invincible. You guys know it. She's going to be in New York City November 5th at the Rocket Like a Redhead tour. You can find out more information by going to rocketlikearedhead.com. It's at the Agnes Vera Center for the Performing Arts, November 5th. Ron and I are going to be there. It's awesome. And here it goes, everybody. Shane Layton's Invincible.
This bloody road remains a mystery.
Yeah, that's Invincible by Shane Layton.
Great song, great gal, great voice.
There you go. Also, you guys, we went to the movies last night. You know, we usually go on Tuesday nights. And
Why? Because we get a deal on the popcorn.
yeah, like everything's cheaper on Tuesdays for some reason.
Well, Jimmy lies and he says he's a senior.
Yeah, I lie and say I'm a senior, and they don't
so
question
he gets a
it.
cheaper ticket. Me, I said I'm a senior, and the guy said, I want to see your driver's license. I want proof. Me, they wouldn't believe him. They believed in a minute was a senior.
That's right. I'm old.
So that's why we go on Tuesdays, because
And then we always get like a free popcorn or a free something.
see how we killed that and went on to the next thing. But yeah, and then if we go to the same theater a lot, we get a free ticket every now and then. When we have spent like $1 million on.
So we went and saw The Martian with Matt Damon and Kate Mara, and I didn't know who a lot of the other people were. That dude from Law and
Who
Order.
cares? The writing was fabulous.
Oh, and it had who was that guy? The guy who won for 12 Years a Slave, who won the Academy Award, and it also had who's that other guy?
The hell do I know?
Anyway, it was
I
a
don't
good
know.
movie, you guys.
He's
You guys
asking
should
me
go
about
see
the
it.
young ones. I haven't a clue who they
The guy
were.
who played the head of NASA. He's somebody who's been around forever.
Oh, yeah, that was, what's his name? The blonde
Jeff
guy.
Daniels. Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, him I know. And of course, the leader, I know him very well. What's his name?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Matt did a beautiful job, I've got to tell you. He really worked it. He was natural. His acting was absolutely the best. The sets, unbelievable. The rockets, the ships, the Mars. I thought I was on Mars. I left where I was seated in the theater, and I became a part of him, rooting for him and waiting for him to come up with another terrific idea in order to stay alive until he's rescued. Wonderfully written. The writer he had a beginning, a middle, and an end. All in all, I give it 5 stars. I say, please go see it. And I believe it's in 3D. If it's in 3D, we didn't see it because he doesn't like.
I don't like 3D because it never looks right.
But I would have loved. I may go see it again just to see it in 3D. It's got to be an experience. A very, very interesting, well-written, very long
Jane
film.
said she loved it. Yeah, it's a long film. Jane loved it too.
Wonderful, wonderful work. Hollywood's best for the year. Nobody died. Nobody blew up. Nobody lost an arm or a leg. Nobody was disgusting or creepy. It was just a great film.
Yeah, it was a really good film. It was enjoyable, and I recommend everybody to go see it.
And when I was telling stories before, I remember one story years ago when I was about maybe 40. A group of us were coming back from New York City, and we used to park our cars in Long Island City because it's cheaper than Manhattan. And we were on the subway. Now, you know subways rock left and right, back and forth. And if you're hanging on a strap, you sort of tend to fall forward, then you go back, then you go forward. Well, my friend Teresa Vecchio, I'll give you your last name too. It's my dearest friend for a million years. We grew up together. My sister, actually, it's like she is. She's sitting in front of me while I'm on the strap. Now the train makes the turn, the BMT, to come up from the tunnel, and it really sways. So I begin to sway forward, and my crotch is almost hit her in the face. Now I go back and forth deliberately and trying to hit her in the face with my crotch. She is so embarrassed. She just sat there like a lady, staring straight ahead, not batting an eyelash. Now people are watching me. I thought I was going to get beat up, and I'm just swinging and pumping her in the face with my crotch. Well, anybody was hysterical because my friends, of course, started laughing and let everybody know on that portion of the train that it was a joke. But I like to do crazy stuff like that. I've always done things like that. I have a dear friend, Lynette, and Lynette only begged me for gay straight dates. She's straight, I'm gay. Dates. And we would go to Roosevelt Field Mall when we lived in Garden City, Long Island, and we'd go to the department stores, and I would reconfigure the mannequins. I made the girls' tops fall out with one breast showing. One, I unzipped the guy's pants and I moved his hand and stuck it in the pant slot. Then we go and we hide.
He does that all the time.
But wait a minute. Then we go and we hide. Now we sit and wait for people to come and look at it. You'd be surprised how people go hysterical. Especially,
we did it at Walmart. He did it at Walmart with the stuffed animals, where he's got one eating the other one out and stuff like that. It's
That's
hilarious.
disgusting.
I put it on Vine. You guys can see it.
I would never have said that when you're eating out. That's disgusting.
Okay,
They
well,
were making love. The little bunnies were making love.
yeah, right.
Anyway, I love doing that stuff because it's college kiddie stuff and it makes me happy and I get to laugh. Laughter is the best thing for cancer. They have found that to be. So anyone out there, I regret if you have any kind of cancer, laugh a lot. Laughter does cure the body and the soul. No question about it. And you stay young, if you laugh a lot.
So I also want to know, though, because like movies and stuff that are coming out, I read like a lot of really good things about The Visit. It's already leaving the theaters, but I want to know if anybody in the chat room saw The Visit, because I heard the ending is phenomenal and that it was very unexpected and that it was a super terrific movie. And I like M. Night Shyamalan. Ron doesn't really like M. Night Shyamalan, but I think he's like awesome.
What's The Visit about?
The Visit, that's the one where those kids go to visit their grandparents for the first time.
I don't know. If it's going to be an ageist thing where they're putting down elderly people.
No, they're not putting them down.
Well, they're turning grandmothers into wicked witches. I don't think that's nice.
I can't wait to see it. So if anybody saw it, write something in the chat room because it got such good reviews. I want to see it.
Hollywood is now starting to portray older people as people with personalities. They're showing us falling in love, kissing, making love at ages from 50 to 90. And I think that's wonderful because we have an age group out there now that go from 50 to 100. And, we're all teenagers. Just because you get to be 60, 70, or 80 doesn't mean you're old. You may look old, but your insides are still teenagers. I still think I'm 17, 18.
Nobody saw The Visit.
Wait, then I turn a corner, look in the mirror, and I have a little heart attack because I see this old goat looking back.
There you go.
But I really think I'm 17.
Shinzia says she wants to see Woodlawn coming out this Friday, which, of course, we had 2 of the stars of that on in the last 2 weeks. And
well, anyway, Shinzia said she met one of them. Oh, I think, what'd you write on my Facebook page today, cuz?
Anyway.
She wrote something on my page about it, and she mentioned that we interviewed one.
Yeah, we interviewed 2 of them. And actually, Sean Astin is in it too, you guys, and he started following me on Twitter yesterday, so I'm going to see if we can get Sean Astin on the show. It'll be a lot of fun. So everybody should go see Woodlawn. It starts on Friday. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So there you go with all of that.
And we had 2 of the actors on our show.
Yeah, we had 2 of them on, yep.
So we have to go see it, otherwise it wouldn't be polite. Meanwhile, there's good news about Happy Birthday 50-ish. What was the title? How did it go again?
Yeah, Happy 50-ish.
Happy 50-ish. They are now going on complete tour of the United States, different little groups of actors, which I think is wonderful. And now the major cities like LA, New York, and where else, they're going to have each time a different performer is playing the 2 leads.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
I'm telling you,
picked up. They're going to be going. Yeah. It'll be national, and eventually it'll go international.
It's going to be a movie
so
because that 50-ish is a riot. I mean, if you're 50 and over, you've got to see it. I still talk about it. I laughed my head off. It was so true. Everything was absolutely true, and it's better to laugh at it than to feel it and feel badly.
Absolutely. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. We're going to do a quick commercial for all the shows that you can hear the Jimmy Star Show. Well, number one, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to the show. Our SoundCloud has got about 6 million plays on it, and now we're doing YouTube also, you guys. And so you can go to JimmyStarsWorld.com and see a bunch of videos. You can go to YouTube.com/JimmyStarShow to see show videos, and you can go to YouTube.com. Ron Russell Set the Record Straight to see all his interviews with his great stars back when he did his TV show. They're getting tons and tons of hits, especially the Jane Russell interview.
Jane Russell got the other day 16,000. I said, you got to be kidding. I mean, every day it's going to go up and up and up until it's in the 100,000.
It's going to be really cool. So please, because we haven't participated in YouTube before very much, and we really just stuck stuff up there and never promoted it. We don't have any subscribers or followers, and we're getting views,
No, I have 89 subscribers.
Okay. Like I said, we don't have very many.
Well, 89. I'm only up there a week. And
no, you've been up there a year. We just never promoted it.
Oh well, I mean, we've been up there only a week public.
Yeah, we've only been promoting
got
stuff
89
recently.
followers, and the Jane Russell interview got 16,000 in less than a week. That's a lot of people going on YouTube.
So we want to promote both the YouTube pages, Ron Russell Set the Record Straight and Jimmy Star Show. And for the Jimmy Star Show videos, if you want to just see them all easy in one place, you can go to JimmyStarsWorld.com. But you got to go to Ron Russell Set the Record Straight to see the Jane Russell interview. And who else is on there?
Oh, everybody. Tippi Hedren.
Yeah, Tippi Hedren. There's a bunch of really great interviews,
Arlene
you guys.
Dahl, everybody.
So definitely
Tab
check it all out. So, you guys, you can hear the Jimmy Star Show on W4CY Radio with the phenomenal Chad Murphy as the sound engineer.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of Tab Hunter.
Wait. Let me do
Oh,
this.
I thought you were done.
There's a whole list.
Oh, you're doing that boring
Yes.
stuff? Oh, my
You
Hurry
can hear
up,
us on
Jimmy.
WROM Radio in Detroit, Hamilton Radio in New Jersey, Planet Radio Network in New York, LA, Toronto, and London, Monster FM Radio in New York, K4HD Radio in LA, Jackalope Radio in Kansas City, and WBAD .net in Washington, D.C. We're also on Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio. And you can see our videos on Roku, YouTube, Vimeo, and Jimmy Star's World. There you go. And I don't think that
Now,
the
wasn't
radio
that
stations,
thrilling?
Okay, but I think the people who promote your shows on these stations wouldn't really like it if you were saying, that
What
it's
they're
boring.
they're all listening to you now. Name
Well,
them.
they play the replay, and if they don't hear that we're playing on there, why would they want to promote us if we're not promoting them? Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, well, you could do it off the air.
No, you can't do it off the air. Listen to you. Anyway, we want to thank all the stations that carry us, and we want to thank everybody that's tuning in. We're getting over 2 million plays a week. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all the support. Okay, now
So
you can go into
back
something.
to the mall. Jimmy and I went to the King of Prussia Mall, which is one of Pennsylvania's greatest malls. One half is like cheesy and crappy. It's like junky stores. And then the other half is only couture design stores and, Tiffany's and Cartier and all those wonderful shops. So, of course, we go to the cheap place to eat because of Jimmy. He took me for a pizza for lunch, all right? He only ordered a pizza for one person, the size of like a quarter, and said half each. And I thought, okay, that sounds fair. But he didn't take me to the good side, the Cartier side, where they have a wonderful food court with all kinds of fabulous foods. So after I ate my little pizza from Cheapsa over here, we walked around and we went to the other side, the rich side, the fancy schmancy side. And there we're walking, and I said, Jimmy, I have no idea what to give you for your anniversary. And he said, ditto. I said, what are we going to do? I said, let's go into Tiffany's and see if we like those wedding bands. Well, we went in, and they weren't there.
Yeah, Tiffany's didn't have the wedding bands that
Well,
we liked.
and if they did, the one they showed us was not
crap.
even, it was not even gold. I said, Jimmy, would we have liked that? We were so in love when we first got married. Pardon me, that we were blinded by this junky. It was radium or Rodon or whatever the hell it was made out of.
No, that was not that Tiffany's.
That-
Tiffany's was silver.
No.
Tiffany's
right.
was silver.
Anyway, it was garbage. Now,
Garbage. Silver's garbage.
well, it was one of Tiffany's worst pieces of garbage. Well, what? Is it because Tiffany's going to buy it? Well, for the name, you buy it for the quality of the goods. Tiffany's supposed to have the best designers in the world. Cartier does, and so does Harry Winston. I mean, you want to drop names, drop those names. Who's got the bucks, but drop the name anyway. So we go into K Jewelers because I have an account there, and he does also. And we're looking around, and we see this ring that we really liked a lot. It's a lot of money. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I could put on my K Jewelers charge. And what's it going to cost me? Like $100 a month? That's no big deal. And then he said, fine. So we bought them. They're beautiful rings. When we get them, we'll wear them on the show and show you. Then I said to him, but listen, it's all on my charge account. That means I pay for the 2 rings. That's not fair. You have to pay for my ring and I have to pay for your ring. So you got to give me $50 a month to pay for your ring. Well, he would do this to me. That's why I do it back. Mr. Scrooge here. I've got my first nickel. And that's what we're doing. So for $50 a month, I have myself a beautiful diamond wedding band. It's called the For Him ring. So go to K Jewelers and look at the For
No,
Him.
he had to get it sized because like his finger's bigger.
I have huge fingers. He has little dainty girls'
I have little
fingers.
dainty girls' fingers.
So
They're
he-
not.
he fit-
I fit into the model size. A size 10 fits me perfectly.
He fit into the fairy size.
No.
The
Size
fi-
10
no.
is the model size.
You were in the girl, little bitch bottom fairy size. I was in the big, bad, hung butch, size with the big finger. Anyway, you know that they say you could tell a guy by his nose, feet, and fingers. So there you go, Mary Lou. So now I don't have my ring, but he has his. But I've been putting his on.
But I'm
my
not wearing
pinky.
it though until we wear it.
No, of course not. Tomorrow's our anniversary. What are we doing for our anniversary? I wanted to bake an apple pie. I baked one. I told you about it. If I did, I'll tell you again. I'd have never baked in my life. And I baked this apple pie, and when it was done, it looked like the Everglades in Florida. It looked like swampy mush muck, and the little apples looked like little alligators floating in it. So I threw it in the garbage. Now, some sweet person put on my Facebook page apple roses. You slice them somehow, and then you roll out dough, and you sort of pleat them in, and then you roll it up. Anyway, when it's done, they come out to roses. So I thought tomorrow, we're not working because it's our anniversary and his birthday, I would make apple roses. Now, they may come out looking like apple dildos or whatever, but I don't know. But, when you roll it, boom. So we'll see what happens. For dinner tomorrow night, for our anniversary, I thought we should go out. Now, I shouldn't cook and whatever. And we're going to go to I can't tell you where because I don't want anybody coming there with a machine gun to kill us, but we're going to a very charming place in New Hope. on the water, on the river, and that river would be the Delaware. George Washington drank beer there. It's a very famous. It was built in whatever, 17 something, and the food is delicious. And after we go there, I'll give you the name because one order is really for two. They just give you so much food, and the food is really good. And they have a guy that plays the piano and sings, and people dance. And there's a bar, so you can get bombed. And I intend to do all three. So it's going to be a fun evening.
There you go. So here's what we're going to do. All right, because I really want to play this other music video. So Ron's not going to like this video, but these guys are good friends of mine. And
who are they?
their name, first of all, we're playing this because it's Halloween time, you guys. They're a heavy metal rock band. You would recognize them. They had a bunch of hits in the 80s and the 90s. The name is called Scarecrow. We don't normally play this heavy metal music stuff, but like this, since this video is really cool and the band is really well known. They're a New York band called Scarecrow. And the name of the song is Welcome to My Mind. Chad, we got that one ready?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on, Chad. So what makes you think right away you have to say Ron won't like it? What are you, my brain now?
No, because you don't like heavy metal.
How do you know what I like?
Well, we'll find out if
He
you're
just
going to
doesn't
like it
like rap.
now.
I mean, when you get married 2 years, they take your brain away.
So anyway, you guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's called Welcome to My Mind. It's by a band called Scarecrow. It works perfect for Halloween since we're in the Halloween season. And so here we go, everybody. Scarecrow, welcome to my mind.
We will prove our ability to transfer our thoughts to you. Step this way, the strangest nights on the island. Rings from the four corners of the world. 1 nickels, 1 dime, and 10th part of $1. He got the show if you got the dime. It's John Stardy. They're all inside.
Now don't let this smile fool you. I'm gonna live just to cut you down. I love to slice up your dangerous body, then smash your pretty face into the ground. So come let the music move you. Let the night make you lose control. We're all gathered here to amuse you. Yes, this nightmare will free your soul. Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to daytime. Welcome to the wild side. Come hear the evil sound. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to Omega. And welcome to my mind. Now if there's something lurking in the darkness, and it's me, you better run and hide. If this monster's in need of feeding, let your guard down, you're gonna die. So come let the music soothe you. Let it calm all your fears tonight. May this dance of the dead seduce you. So don't try and put up a fight. Now I'll burn your dreams to the ground, and I'll you lose control. May this dance of the dead seduce you. So don't try and put up a fight. Don't put up a fight. Come on, give it to me. Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to Desert Town. Welcome to the wild side. Shake it, come on. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to womankind. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey! Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to Desert Town. Welcome to the wild side. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to womankind. Yes, welcome, welcome to my mind. Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to Desert Town. Welcome to the wild side. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to womankind. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome to my life. Welcome to the freak show.
There you go, freak show.
Chad,
Yo,
what happened to it?
what happened to what?
Oh, at the end, is it over?
It is.
Oh, it's just pictures now. I was like, I don't hear anything else. Everybody said that's Scarecrow, everybody, and Cindy Lady Lake nailed it. Super much by saying Cinderella meets Alice Cooper. I totally agree. And I like music like that. I can't listen to it all the time. Ron and I were talking about different people that he thought it sounded like,
David Bowie,
which that one I didn't get, but I got the other
Ozzy
ones.
Osbourne,
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
and the other one.
And Guns N' Roses.
and Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, it's
Jimmy
like that.
doesn't realize while he was running around in diapers, I was up at the corral in Topanga Canyon, California, dancing to this kind of music because that's all there was in the hippie days. Everybody was loaded. They would be drinking Trip tea, which is marijuana boiled down to a tea. And it tastes very good, but makes you crazy. And then you dance all night long to this kind of heavy metal music. Now that I'm 50, it doesn't appeal to me anymore because I'm not going to drink Trip tea and I'm not going to dance all night. So now I like to listen to all the people we have on our show. Like, give me Wendy Moten. Anytime, give me Wendy Moten.
Chad.
I will listen to
Hi,
her
Captain.
forever.
Hang on, let's go to Chad. Chad.
Hi, Captain.
Did you, because you're a country music fan now, but when you were in high school and stuff, did you listen to that heavy metal stuff?
When I was in high school, I was into heavy metal.
So who were some of the bands you liked when you were in high school?
We liked Motley Crue.
Yeah.
We liked
Motley
Metallica. We did some Judas Priest. What else?
Rob Halford, Judas Priest, yeah.
Rob Halford, yes, Judas Priest, right? What else did we do? But
It's funny, I never did Metallica too much. I don't know why. Like
Yeah.
everybody else did. And the guy from Metallica, one of the guys from Metallica, I don't know which one, but he's
Hetfield.
one of the biggest horror movie collectors in the world.
Who was big back then was Country Joe and the Fish. Nobody knows who he is, but he was really big back in those days among the hippie people. And by the way, when I tell you I was a hippie wearing Gucci, by the way. I was
Nice.
seriously. Everybody made fun of me because I had a safari slacks and jacket, short sleeve safari, and they had Gucci appliques. And my sister-in-law took me up to the Corral, which was a hippie hangout dance joint. And they were looking at me and they said, "Oh, wow, man, that jacket is so cool. Where'd you get it?" They thought I found it or I robbed it off somebody and I was wearing it with jeans.
We got a bunch of new people, too, that joined the chat. And if you guys are just tuning in now, you can hit ITV and see us. We want to give a shout-out to Sharon Leah, who's there. And guest Phyllis, I'm not sure who that is, but a whole bunch of people came in, so we want to welcome everybody. And thanks so much for tuning into the Jimmy Star Show. And thanks so much to Cindy Lady Lake for sending out all the tweets for everybody to join us in the chat room. So there you go. I wanted to get that in there,
Oh, I'm glad we like these people. And get in all our friends. But go, get on.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of people, but I don't know all our friends. Well, actually, we have a friend who's going to be Skyping in 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, I want to meet this chick.
Absolutely.
This broad I have to meet. We have the fabulous Goddess. Goddess is going to be on. So for all of you out there who are in our chat room every week, you will finally get to see Goddess. Is she a tranny? Is she a drag queen? Is she really a woman? Is she a stripper? Is she a porno queen? Or is she just a very nice girl who's sexy and beautiful?
We're going to find out.
We'll find all of that out, right, Chatty?
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
Absolute.
It's Ron's favorite.
Or I mean,
I
I could spot a tranny 2 blocks away.
You serious?
I could spot a mile away.
I thought she gave us a picture already. That
Yeah,
She
look,
did.
I could put my pictures
Yeah,
up.
that's
I've
true.
got these huge knockers. I look like a chick. Look at Kaylin. What's her name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Now she looks like a chick, but they got to get rid of the wang because it's not going to work.
all right, that's true.
You know what I mean? If you're going to be a woman, you know, be like Happy Days, I've got a slit, but don't walk around with like it's swinging.
And Sharon Leo, we want to give you a shout out. Thanks for mentioning.
Yes.
Ron was asking me if anybody liked his shirt, and so you just brought it up now. So thank you so much. He was talking about how he just got it the other day, so he
Well,
digs
you know,
that.
I like it, but it's really like a square shirt. It's something you'd wear up at a ski lodge, sitting down with a broken leg and a cast. I mean, it's not really cool. It's not really Jimmy Star. It's not what people really would like. But you have to remember, all of my life I've been off the wall. And now at 50, I'm starting to dress conservatively.
It's not really conservative though. I don't think we would actually call that
Well,
conservative.
it's a little, I'm going skiing faggot style.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a little Sissy Mary with the cowl neck. I don't mind.
So also, you guys, it's Halloween. So Ron and I were trying to find Halloween films, not scary horror films, but actual Halloween films, like on Netflix and all the different places, and we couldn't find a whole bunch of them. But we did watch Hocus Pocus, which I actually Googled it, and Hocus Pocus is considered one of the top 100 Halloween films of all time.
Yes, and if you want to see another one, Hocus Pocus 2, let whoever know. I mean, who would they let know?
I don't have any idea, but Ron read this thing that Bette Midler wanted to do Hocus Pocus 2, so he thought they were doing it, but they're not, and he was disappointed.
It was a rumor that went out that came to me
Ron was
directly.
so
like, hey, Ron.
discouraged.
It was like, I got it in my message box. It said, hey, Ron, I've got inside news. Bette Midler's film is coming out, and it was baloney.
Yeah, so he was
wasn't
very
true.
disappointed. I don't know
Very
what Jinx is, but Lady Lake says Hocus Pocus Jinx. I watched Hocus Pocus for the first time. It's super cute. I love Sarah Jessica Parker. I think she's awesome. And
Bette Midler, there's nobody like her. You can't beat Bette Midler. You cannot beat her.
the next one we're gonna watch is Halloween Town, and then Halloween Town High.
Can tell you my Bette Midler story. My very good friend Perry Winkler, who I've spoken about before.
You've been on the show.
Oh, Perry's been on our show, right? Her husband was agent to everybody in the world, and she had to go to someone's home, and I don't remember who the person was. And she said, "Come on, Ronald, we'll go stop there for 5 minutes, and then we'll leave and we'll go to lunch." I said, "Fine." We go to this house in Beverly Hills, and there's this woman changing a diaper, and who is it? Bette Midler, and she's changing her little daughter at the time's diaper. And I got so excited when I saw Bette Midler, but like Joan Rivers. She's normal. Off camera, she's quiet, sedate, and just, busy changing and wiping her daughter's butt. And I thought, wow, what a first time to meet Bette Midler. But I didn't care. She was very lovely, very nice. And I told her how much I loved her. And she said, oh, good. I hope I make you happy. I said, I love your work. I love your craziness, your campiness. I said, and we're gay and we love you. She said, oh, I know that. The gay boys are the best. And then we left. But it was nice seeing her wiping her daughter's butt, down to earth, real. Her daughter's name, I think, was, what a funny name she had. Sophia? No, not Sophia. I forgot what it was. So go, take it, Jimmy. We can't have dead air.
Oh, somebody texted me that they can't get into the chat room. Chat, how do you give directions of somebody if they've never been in our chat room before, how to get into the chat room?
Well, you would click on, there's a right box and a left box, and you want to click on the right box, and it says W4CY Radio Chat Room. I believe it's a red circle with a little house in it. If you click on that, another box will appear to the left, and then you can start chatting.
How many people can go into the chat room?
Unlimited.
Because it says he'd get a message that says the chat room is full.
What?
Yeah.
We've had much more people in the chat room.
Skype needs to get with
No,
it.
Not
this isn't
Skype.
Skype.
Or whatever it is. Who is this one?
I don't know.
Whoever you are, chat room managers, you need to get with it.
No,
Because-
this is a new chat room, and I don't see anybody having a
Oh,
problem
it says
with
powered by iFly Chat.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because I get emails sometimes where I forgot who it was. One of my relatives, maybe Chinzia it was. Chinzia. She said she tried all afternoon to get in and she couldn't because it was filled. What kind of crap is that?
I've never had a problem, so I don't know.
Was
Try-
it you,
try
Chinzia?
Yeah,
refre-
there's something wrong with that, though. I think people don't know how to do it. I know, but I'm telling you that
I'm talking to my cousin.
when
on
we
the
had John
thing.
Perelman on, it
He
had
doesn't
100.
shut
No,
up,
when we
Ellen.
had John Perelman on, there's 100 and something people in there. There's only 20 people in there. There's no reason that it shouldn't fit. Work.
May I now speak to my cousin?
Okay.
Chinzia, Were you the one that couldn't get in one
No,
day?
she said not her.
Maybe it was.
Anyway, you guys,
Probably was my cousin
re-enter it and
Bert.
try and do it again. Close out the website and go back on again because you shouldn't have a problem because there's not that many people running in there. There's a lot, but not like tons. And since I've had shows with over 100 people in there, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get in. So go ahead and do it and see what you can do. And Goddess, how about if you call us, baby? Anytime.
And how about those of you who cannot get in the chat room to contact whoever it is and say, "Hey, we can't get in. What's the deal here?" Well, you don't have to say it that way. You could say it however you like.
Shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, and also if you guys want to see us, hit the ITV button again, like I said, and you can see us.
This way you could see my fabulous shirt that I love.
She said it wasn't her. Maybe it was Bertha.
Could have been Bertha, yeah.
You never know.
But then again, Bertha could have been watching Superman show or something. She know where she is half the time.
I think a lot of people, if you've never done it before, I don't think it's all that easy to figure out. But if you click the W4CY thing to chat and enter your name and then hit the red thing that says W4CY chat room, you should get in no problem. So there you go. Yeah, Goddess, yeah, W4CY radio. She's asking me where to call.
This is she should be a blonde. This one's a bright one. Oh, I could tell this interview is going to be a winner.
It's just fun.
Get me a knife. I got to slit my throat.
No, it's just going to be a fun
Goddess,
one.
you better deliver or you're dead.
Well, there's nothing for her to deliver.
Yeah, she's got to deliver who she is, what it's all about, not just sit there rolling around shaking her knockers. Yeah, that's cute, but that doesn't last long.
Here you go, fellas.
There you go. See, she's here already.
Where is she? Where is she?
She's
Let
coming.
me
She's coming.
see her.
Hold on.
Da-da-da.
Hey!
Hi.
Hello, everybody. We're welcoming Goddess to the Jimmy Star Show. Welcome, welcome.
Make her bigger. I can't
You
see.
can't see her there. You have to see her here when she comes up.
Oh, come up.
Kat, how come she doesn't come up on the screen?
Because I have to capture it.
Oh, he hasn't captured it yet. That's why.
That was you, Chad?
So there we go. So Goddess, say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everyone.
And then say hello to Ron.
Hi, Ron.
You're a real person.
I am.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you. And you're so pretty. I like you better without the glasses. You know, men don't make passes with girls that don't, with girls that make, wait.
He messed it up.
Come on,
men
Reimer.
don't make passes at girls that wear glasses. Only girls with sexy asses.
There you
I heard
go.
the end part before.
Yeah, I made that up.
I look how beautiful. So you look beautiful, and look at how nice and white your teeth are. So how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Did I already tell her to say hello to everybody in the chat room? I forgot.
You're so old.
Say hello to everybody in the chat room because you're in the chat room and you're in the show both, which is fun, and everybody's like chatting about you now. Everybody's watching you.
Hello, everyone.
Now tell the truth. Are you a guy or a girl?
I'm a woman. What makes you think I'm a man? Actually, I was going to come on with some pasties just for you.
I love to tease you about that. You know what? It's a great compliment. Listen to me. When, not all the time, but when men become transsexuals, they usually become the sexiest, most gorgeous women. They rarely look like school teachers, except for the straight ones. You know, they put on a house dress and lipstick and they think they're gorgeous. But the real transsexual, usually gay guy, and I have many, many friends that are absolutely breathtakingly stunning with bodies that don't quit, and they dress feminine and they really put women to shame. So, you know.
So do you have clothes on?
I do.
What are you
Look,
wearing?
I do.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, it's coming up. It's beautiful. There we go. A little snakeskin print dress off the shoulder.
No, it's top.
It's just a top. Oh, and it's only got one sleeve.
Two.
No, I can't see the left sleeve. Okay, you look beautiful.
Thank
I'm
you.
kind of like jealous how white your teeth are.
Right.
So we were talking about Halloween. Do you have a favorite Halloween movie?
I don't actually.
Do you watch Halloween movies? Do you like
I
horror?
do. I like horror movies.
Okay, Halloween is different than horror because Halloween's more family-like. So what's your favorite horror movie? Because I like that conversation too.
I don't know. I love them all.
Okay, give me one. Anyone do you like any of the series, Friday the 13th-ish or Saw or any of that stuff?
I love Saw.
Yeah, me too. Okay, good.
Now
See, I knew she was going to be fabulous.
Now, Goddess, tell me, how did you find us and what made you come back? You got to be a little nuts.
No, actually, someone who actually was on your show asked me to come and see him on there.
Who's that?
It was a freestyle guy,
Who?
Suave.
Suave.
Oh, I love him. Are you kidding? Suave's fabulous. Suave.
Then after that, I was hooked on you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, and so are you. And we look for you every week. And if you're not there, we get a little upset. Like, where's Goddess? Quick, find Goddess.
I know, we're
Where'd
always
she go?
talking about you.
I
Right.
love you guys.
Now, Goddess, what is it you do, or what do you want to do? Are you an actress, a singer, a dancer?
No, I'm actually I do accounts receivable, accounts payable for a company in New York City, actually.
What is that again?
She does accounts receivable. She's like a bookkeeper or an accountant.
Are you
type person.
serious?
You're too
Yes.
good looking to do that.
Wait, with your with your personality, the only books you should be keeping are for a bookie.
All right.
I mean, making a ton of dough, wearing fabulous clothes, driving around in beautiful
But she's
cars.
actually in Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida. Don't give us the town. Just give us the area.
I'm in Palm City, actually.
Okay. Well, Palm City's a big place. I'll never find you. You know, nut jobs watch this show. They like to find where we live and torture us. That's true. And once you're on television, that's it. You become something extraordinary or unreal. And there are people that have a hobby. They do this. They try to find celebrity. So you have to be careful. You
I'm not celebrity, so I think I'll be fine.
Well, you're a celebrity
How do you
now.
know? How do you know Suave then? Because he's from up here.
Because I used to listen to freestyle, and then I know a lot of the freestyle guys from here in Miami.
Yeah, because like I was when I was in my. Because I grew up in Florida. I was there my whole life until 2 years ago, and all those guys, like, because we had Noel on the show too last year. Do you know Noel?
I sure do.
And Expose's been on the show, and we're good friends with Expose. And we went to one of the freestyle shows here. Well, that's how we met Suave. Actually, was going to one of the freestyle shows here, and in Miami, like that was such a big thing. Like when I was in college, but you look so much. I mean, you got to be like 30 years younger than me. You don't even listen to freestyle. You're kind of like a young generation to even know what freestyle is.
I'm older than you think I am.
Well, you're
24?
No.
Oops.
Higher.
Set down. He just knocked the set
No,
down.
I didn't.
He got up and his legs hit the whole thing. I would think you're about 25, 26, 27. Don't tell us the
Probably
real.
like 5 years younger than Jimmy.
No,
Wow, no way.
You're 45.
Have you had a lot of work done, or that's just the way you
No,
look?
no work.
Wow, you have your parents must be super good looking.
You're
My
old.
father has very great genes, so does my mom.
Fabulous. Well, that's you're going to look great when you're my age. Seriously,
You look fabulous.
for my age, 75, you bet your buns I do.
You do. You really do.
For 7, you know why I think young, I dress young, I act young. I think age is just baloney. You know the number. Look at you. I mean, look at Jimmy, 51. You know, looks it. What is he going to do? But you and I, you and I, we beat the devil on that one. I firmly believe that it's in the mind. The mind controls the aging. If you think young and you
They
refuse,
say it's the Italian in you.
well, actually, I never had. Well, I had an Italian in me when I was young.
No, that's what Chinchilla says. It's the
It's my
Italian
cousin.
in
I
you.
got to clean it up. Yes, my cousin's right. That's the Italian in me. My cousin's right because she's beautiful.
So
too.
wait, what are you, Goddess?
My father's from Spain, and my mom is Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Wow.
Puerto Rican. No wonder I love Puerto Ricans.
That's why you're so sexy, though, because
He's from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Ricans are my favorite Hispanic people out of all of them. I grew up with all the Puerto Ricans in New York. Cha cha cha, mama la crica. I learned the good stuff.
You sure did.
Mielda tete. I hung out with Puerto Ricans, my dear. My good friend was Manny Rivera. Unfortunately, he died from drugs, which was a sin in his early 20s. That's when dope started in our neighborhood. But I went out with a beautiful Puerto Rican girl, and she came to my apartment, and she had to speak to her mother. So she said, could you put Spanish music on? I told my mother I was going to my girlfriend's house. So I said, I don't have Spanish music. I have classical. I could put the bolero. I could put the.
I love the bolero.
Exactly. So I said I could put a lot of. But I don't have like mi un bicho no me quiero. I don't have that kind of stuff. So we put whatever we put on. The mother said, "Where are you?" And she said, "At my friend's house." And the mother said, "Well, they sound like very nice, sophisticated people. They're playing beautiful music." Wait, and you know what it was? The soundtrack from the Sophia Loren and Cary Grant movie, where they pushed a big gun across Spain. That's what it was. I forgot the
I
name
got a
of the
text
movie.
message that you're sexy as hell, and if this person who sent me the text was gay, like he would be that you would be the god of all gay people.
Oh, she is? She is? Oh, me. I'm so old.
So how did you come up with we're not telling anybody your real name because I don't know if you want people to know your real name.
You
So we're
said
just
it-
going
You said
with
it earlier.
Oh, did she?
You did.
I did not.
Oh, you said it to Chad when the music was playing.
Yeah, I chatted with Chad when the music was playing. That's different. So anyway, how did you come up with the name, and how did you come up with the Scream name Goddess? I mean, it fits perfectly well, so it's a perfectly great name. And that's something I would do. Like I made myself the king of cool, and now everybody just knows I'm the king of cool.
Actually, I have an email that's 20 years old with Goddess in it.
Okay. Because I think Goddess is a great way to go. You should be wearing clothes that say Goddess and have license plates that say Goddess and being
like Jimmy did when he was Goddess.
Yeah, when I was Goddess.
He also had on his back of his T-shirt 10 cents all you get.
No, I didn't.
It should be 10 cents all you.
It said,
all
"Fuck me, I'm famous."
I love that shirt.
Oh Jesus, iHeart. Oh, here we go. Oh, now they send letters. iHeart. Oh, iHeart, I love you, iHeart. You're the best radio station in the world. You're the biggest radio station, and everybody listens to you, iHeart, and they all love you so much as I do, iHeart. I love you so much, I do.
There you go.
Oh my God,
You think that'll blow smoke up his ass or what? Anyway,
so did you go see The Martian?
No, nobody cares about that.
We're supposed to have a
We're talking to a sexy woman here. Gives a shit about The Martian. We talked about that. Tell me about your love life. Who you got?
I knew you were going to go there.
Better believe
Of course, he always has to go there.
I
Tell
love
me
it.
about your love life, or I will go home so sad and lonely.
I have a friend.
A friend,
Yes.
as in friend,
A long-term friend.
or as in
Is it just friends with benefits, or is it more serious than that? Or
No, it's more serious than that.
okay, that's good. Okay.
what do they call them today? Fuck pals or something?
No, but she said it's more serious than that. That's what friends with benefits is.
Oh, is that what it is?
Fuck buddy, but same
Fuck
thing.
buddy, right?
In my day, back in my day, they were just called plain old whores. I don't know. Today, there's no more whores. No, my daughters told me that. She said, "Daddy, there are no more whores today." I said, "How come in my day, if a girl was not married and slept with a guy, she was a whore?" And Leslie looked at me and did it. They said, "Please, Daddy, what year are you from?" I thought, wow. Now, you're Spanish. What are your values? Puerto Rican? La mama, she's always with you. You can't be with a boy unless mama's in the background.
Actually, I had to move away from my parents.
Because of that.
Yeah, my dad was very strict.
I know. My girlfriend, Gloria, the Puerto Rican girl, she was from Puerto Rico. And we couldn't go on dates. She had to lie all the time. She had to be home on Sunday by 9 o'clock. And then her girlfriend would cover for her and go home. It was hell dating her. It was really Gloria Hernandez was her name. Beautiful.
I moved from Ohio to Florida so my dad wouldn't follow me.
Oh wow!
Yeah, no, the Puerto Ricans are notorious for their daughters.
You think he's watching this right now? You didn't tell him, right?
Well,
No, of course not. No, he's cool now. Now he has
He's
a lot of
cool
respect
now.
for me.
Okay, that works.
Goddess, all you have to say is you're still a virgin, and he'll relax. But I know that the Puerto Rican people are absolutely crazy when it comes to their daughters. You can't go near them.
So did you have a quinceanera? Is that what they call it, a quinceanera?
No, I didn't have. No, not me.
Okay, is that a Puerto Rican thing? I know it's a Spanish thing because, when I was in Miami, I would the girls who worked for me would have them.
The quinceañeras are Puerto Rican. The 16 are Cubans.
Okay, that's American too. We do Sweet 16.
Right.
The Cubans does too.
But I got to tell you something. I used to go to the Queensbridge projects in Queens where a few of my Puerto Rican friends lived, guy friends, and they would have parties. Forget about it. Forget about it. Baby, party my ass. They were wild, dancing on the tables all over with cha-cha mambo. I used to go there and love it. The food was nonstop. Have a banana, have a this, have a that, shoving down your throat. I mean, and the mother, because they have the parents were at the parties in those days, and the mothers were the nicest people in the world, but the fathers used to sit there with a puss on down to the floor. I never liked the fathers. They used to look you up and down because their daughters were there. You know?
Absolutely. It's the same way you did. The same way you did when you had daughters.
No, I just put chastity belts on.
Yeah, right.
Chastity belts until they were 30.
So wait. So
And then
like,
the belts rusted and rotted and fell off.
so let's pretend like you were still in high school. Like, how old were you before your parents let you go on a date?
I was 18.
Oh wow! So you were like already legal when you could go on a date.
No, she. The other ones were not even till 21. And if you dated their daughter more than 6 months, you had to talk to the father about your job, how much money you have, and could you afford to support her daughter in the case that they approved of you marrying their daughter. Oh, it was a whole big rigmarole, big thing. I found it fascinating.
It's old school.
It's very old school.
Yeah, but well, you know what it was? I'm not a Sicilian, but I have relatives that are Sicilian. Italian Sicilians, and they're the same way. So I was used to it through the Sicilians. We're from the north of Italy. All the women up there were puttane. I mean, my father used to say that all the time. The northern Italian women were whores. They didn't care.
Putanas?
Putanas or puta. Puta is Puerto Rican.
Puta's Puerto Rican.
Puta is like bitch, right?
No,
Right.
puta's a whore.
Oh, a whore. Well, I
A
think
whore
it's
is a puta. Huh?
It's bitch.
No, it's not a bitch. It means whore. Putana, puta is the same. It's Latin. Trust me.
Wait, what is that right, or does it also mean bitch?
It also means bitch, too.
Yeah, but it really means a whore.
Because that's how I learned
You
it.
say essere un puttana. In Italian, or essere una puttana. Say una puttana. But it's no.
Okay, so you only have one boyfriend? Because, like, you're hot. You should have, like, one for every other night.
That's right.
Ooh, there we go.
What'd you say?
Just one.
Just one. Oh, that's not what I thought you said. I thought you said you're right.
So now tell me, is your boyfriend cheap?
He is.
Is he? First of all, is he Puerto Rican?
No, he's not.
What is he?
Cuban, actually.
Cubans. They Cubans come either. I have a couple of Cuban friends from Florida. But they're mostly women. Let me think of the man one I have.
Wait, why does that make him cheap, though? Not because he's... No, see, I'm cheap, too, so, like, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Cuban men can be very cheap. They can. The women are not so. They don't spend too much either. They were kind of cheapish. Cubans, I don't think, are like the rest of the Latins. They're a little more on the tight side.
Did
I
somebody
believe.
say cojones? Because, like, somebody wrote in the chat room, cojones equals balls, which I knew that. But
Yeah,
like,
cojones.
did we mention that before, though? Or why did that get brought up?
We did all the filth we could for the segment. But so wait a minute. Now, if he takes you on a date, like what does he take you to McDonald's and a drive-in movie?
No, actually, I cook.
Oh,
I love
I
cooking.
like
I love
that.
you.
He
Yay
cooks,
for
too.
you. Yay.
Thank you.
Nobody cooks anymore, they say. But meanwhile, everybody I'm finding out little by little cooks. There's no shame in cooking, and there's nothing wrong with cooking, and it doesn't mean you're a slave or you're
So
poor.
what's your favorite thing to cook?
I cook everything. I cook fish. I cook Italian food. I cook Spanish food.
Could you make me fried bananas?
I sure can.
I love them. They're delicious. The green bananas.
Aren't they called
s-
plantains?
Yeah, well, they call them
Yes.
Plantain. Okay.
They slice them. Green
I like
bananas
those too.
Sliced and fried, delicious. And if sometimes they bread them in some kind of a sweet bread. Have you
know
ever
about
had
that
that
one.
where they're
And
fried?
flour. They do it in flour also.
Flour. Thank you. That's what it is. Flour. Delicious. So what do you think you're going to do? You're going to marry this dodo or what?
What? I've been seeing him for 23 years.
Oh, go away.
Oh, wow, that's a long
I'm
time.
hanging up. I can't do it. It's unacceptable.
Why?
23 years you haven't married him? Do you think he's
It's
ever...
me.
Well, he has a wife and kids, I bet.
No, he doesn't.
What? You're
We
the
don't
other-
have no kids.
It's a wife.
No.
So
It's me. I'm scared.
Listen, you've been banging him for 23 years. You've been having a wifely relationship. You cook for him. I bet you wash his clothes too. That's what a wife does. You might as well get the paper. This way, if you leave him, you get some money.
You're
That's
funny.
why I married Jimmy
Does
for
he
his
live
money.
in Florida?
He does.
Okay, you don't have to worry about it. After 7 years,
He's Cuban. Of course, he
It's
lives
like
in
common
Florida.
law.
Who else is in
It's like
Florida?
a
I
common
don't think
law
that's a common law in Florida.
yeah, it's like common law.
Yeah.
Plus, you know what? I think that. I mean, I'm very happy that I'm married to Ron, but I get the whole thing. That it's like Kurt Douglas and Goldie Hawn. They've been together forever, but like
No,
they're not married.
Not Kurt Douglas.
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Like, I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it?
That's what I'm saying.
So
I
I
think
think like
it
okay.
works great.
But you still got to make sure he buys you jewelry and shit.
Wait, we got to get back to this. Now, do you
I
live?
love jewelry.
He proposed to me. I said, I'll think about it.
Oh, don't be silly. Do you love him?
Oh, you can't ask that.
Of course, I can ask anything I want. It's our show. Do you
Go
love him?
ahead, you can ask.
Do you love him?
I do. Of course I
So,
do.
does he love you?
Of course he does.
You didn't love her.
I mean, I could see why he loves her. She's adorable. But I would marry him. Let me tell you something, honey, like a father. I'm a father. I've got 2 daughters. And I'm going to talk to you like you're my daughter. Marriage, we fought very hard for gay people. And other people wonder why. Marriage certificate, for some reason, makes it special and it bonds us. A lot of gay men live together and don't last. But the moment they're married, that paper, and Jimmy will tell you he believes the paper is something. When you're old, you will have a husband, someone to grow old with, someone to live with. If he kicks the bucket, you get his Social Security. There are benefits to getting married. That's why we gay people fought for them. Please get married. Have a nice life with him. And enjoy yourself. You're 45. He's probably 50 or 55. Watch, he's going to tell me he's 20.
No, he's
22. He's 22.
He's
No, he can't
50.
be 22 because if they've been together for 23 years,
Well,
he wouldn't have been born
stole
yet.
him out of the hospital. She could have
She
robbed
could
him,
be a MILF, though.
No.
robbed him in the hospital. Right? So listen to me. Matt, is this guy around anywhere in the room? Can I speak to him?
No, he's not here.
Well, he's working. What does he do? Does he make a lot of money? What does he do for a living?
He does renovating homes and stuff.
Oh, so he's got a nice body, muscles and stuff.
He is very nice. 6'2".
Wow.
I would imagine, though, that anybody that you're with is going to be really good looking because you're really good looking.
So the 2 of you
Good looking people don't usually marry ugly people or
Listen.
hang out with
That's
ugly
not
people.
true.
Goddess,
Yeah, it is.
Goddess, if you marry him, Jimmy and I will come to your wedding. We'll photograph it and we'll put it on our show.
All right, you got it.
I
That'll be
promise
fun.
you. Why would it be
I do.
hard?
No, I said it'd be fun.
Be fun.
I do think that.
As long
I
as you
think,
make me the bananas. Otherwise,
I
I don't
think-
come.
I'll make you some bananas.
I think you
Yeah.
should. I think you should like though marry him though because like it is like nice and one thing too is
Wait.
Let me
No,
finish.
I have to interrupt because I'm going back to my point. When I say some things to you, you say to me, well, after all, we're married. How many times do you throw that license up to my face?
No, all the time. No, that's what I'm saying. I was going to speak from a different perspective. As a husband of a man who's got 2 daughters who aren't married, it will give your parents security that they know that if something happens to them and they're not around, that there's someone taking care of you and with you that for you to spend your life with, and that it's just a thing that makes parents like happy.
It's true. My daughter Deirdre's an actress, and she works, but not enough money to support herself, paying like $2,000 a month rent and stuff, which is ridiculous. She has to be a waitress, so she works for a very, very upscale, famous restaurant that makes money for her. And then, of course, her acting things. Now, I worry. Because if I die, what's going to happen with my daughter if she doesn't have a husband? How can a woman grow old paying that kind of money? You need to be married today. 2 people need to pay the rent and pay the bills of today's cost of living. Years ago, we said 2 could live as cheaply as 1. Bullshit. 2 need to live together so they could be 1 and pay for things. Also, if you're sick, there's nobody there for you. God forbid when you get 70 and 80, you're in a hospital, he'll come. He'll be there, bring you flowers, kiss you, make you feel good.
And you can have hospital sex.
Jimmy, stop it. I think there's something wrong with the sex.
I agree with you. You're absolutely right. It is hard out there. It has to be 2 people.
Don't listen to people that say, oh, all men cheat. He's going to cheat on me and wreck my life. No, I know more women that cheat on men today than men cheat on women. Women are the ones out there at the water cooler banging everybody. I mean, so men get that nasty rap. But seriously, think about it. If ever you want to talk to me in private about it, you can reach me, you know how. And I really think you should. 29 years?
23.
23.
I think after 23 years, you both know each other's shit.
So we got guest Tina D. What's up? Is just joined the chat room. She's happy to see what you actually look like. So give a shout out to Tina.
Hi, Tina.
You've got a fan club, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Did you know,
I
guys?
love you guys.
we
No,
could,
it's true.
we could like build you up and like you can like be a superstar. Everybody already freaking like loves you. Everybody's so
Yeah.
excited to see what you look like.
And now they're going to hang on to see if you're going to marry the guy. So you got to let us know, and you got to
We'll
show
do
us.
like monthly updates.
Wait, you have to show us his engagement ring. It has to be a nice one, no cheesy thing. After 23 years, I'd like 2 carats.
There you go, right?
No, listen. You've been putting out for 23 years. That's worth something, dear, and it's worth a 2-carat ring. Okay, because if this Charlie walks away, what do you have? Nothing but a memory. He had 23 years of happy days. So a 2-carat ring would be nice. Tell him Ron Russell said so, but refuses to pay for it.
You got it. I'll let him know.
I love it. So
You are the sweetest thing in the world.
So are you okay? So we're on. I know you're on Facebook. You're not on Twitter yet. Are you going to get on Twitter?
I'll make an account just for you guys.
Yeah, make an account
Good.
for us and get on Twitter. And then also, what about? Are you on Instagram?
No, I don't have Instagram.
You should be on Instagram because then you can put like all the hot pictures of you on, and like that'll help you build even a bigger following.
No, her boyfriend won't like that. He's Cuban. He's not going to show his girlfriend to other men. What are you, crazy? The Cubans will give you a necktie for Christmas. A Cuban necktie, that is. Meanwhile, listen, does he speak Spanish? Cuban?
He does, actually.
And when you fight, do you fight with him in Puerto Rican and he fights back in Cuban? And neither one of
It's
you
all
are-
Spanish.
No, it's not. They don't understand each other. It's total
Yes, we
different.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Cuban and Puerto Rican,
It's
you
the
understand?
same. It's Spanish.
No, it's not. If they speak pure Spanish, but if they use their dialect, hey, listen, if I fight with my cousin Bertha and she yells at me in Sicilian, the hell is she? Ido, ada, udo, udo. This sounds like African.
Now
to
hold on.
me.
Ask her. Like, do you guys understand each other? It's the same Spanish or no?
Cuban is different, but we do understand each other.
So in other words, the Cuban dialect, I understand, is totally different from Mexican. Like Mexican is a dialect that nobody really understands because my daughter Deirdre went out with a fella from Colombia, and they were in California together, and he said, I don't know what the hell they're talking about, and he was from Colombia. The Mexican dialect is just foreign to him. So I understand. Same thing
Do you
with-
guys get into a lot of arguments? No.
No, we
that-
don't.
Spanish, of course you do. You
No, we
scream,
don't.
you throw furniture at him.
Too
You
many
guys-
years together.
Too many years together.
Well, you know what? Tonight when he comes home, have a big fight with him and then make love. It's great. I told Jimmy all the time, if you're not mean to your mate, how are they going to know when you're good to you? You gotta be mean
That's
to
true.
them. It's true. If you're always good, you're like vomit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Here he comes, the sweetie. No, I like a little smacking around once in a while, a little screaming. I'm Italian. I like to scream. And then make love. It's so much nicer because you say, oh, honey, I'm so sorry for calling you a mother, no good, rotten, the loser bastard.
I
And
hate
on
that.
I love it. And then the next minute I say, I know you're going to be worth millions of dollars one day.
They're saying you're so bad in the chat room.
No, but listen.
I love
How do
him.
you know good from evil if you don't know evil? Then you know what good is. It's the same thing in a relationship. If you're too sweet all the time, it doesn't work. It doesn't play. It's like too artificial. You got to once in a while say to your husband, listen, you fat bastard, I'm going to kick you right in your ass if you don't do what I want you to do. You got to do that once in a while. And then later say,
I bet you her boyfriend
"Honey,"
doesn't do that. Does he do that?
No, it's more me.
Oh, okay.
I could have told you that. The Cubans just stab you, but the Puerto Ricans torture you, then stab you. There's
There
a
you
difference.
go.
I mean, come on. Puerto Ricans have such spirit. Look at Rita Moreno, my God. Brrr. I mean, she's like fabulous. Did you ever see her in that movie where she works in a gay bar?
No.
And she falls in the pool. Oh, it's a riot. I forgot the name of the movie. She's singing in a gay bar with all these not a gay bar, in a gay bathhouse with all these gay guys. And she's got a Puerto Rican accent, and she's absolutely gorgeous because she's young. The Ritz. It's called The Ritz. The movie, The Ritz. Folks, rent it, get it. You'll cry from laughing. It's the funniest gay film I've ever seen. One of them. It's called The Ritz, Ritz, with Rita Moreno, and I forgot. Oh, yeah, I know who the other guy is, but I forgot his name.
Do you do you watch Turner Classic Movies at all?
I watch everything. I mean, I do.
Okay, like what's your favorite TV show now? Like, do you have something that you like to watch now?
I don't watch a lot of TV.
That's good,
She's
actually.
got a hot boyfriend. Why should she watch TV? Is she stupid? 6 foot.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
And you know what they say about the Cuban men? Ha ha ha. Because I have a couple of friends that dated a lot of Cuban men. You know, gay guys that dated Cuban men.
Mm-hmm.
You can swing from the tree all night and day.
Go, Robert. All right, so here's what we're gonna do.
Like that, right? Like that. Those
Oh my
Cuban-
God, I can't believe you just did that, and now
No.
she's like embarrassed.
That's the old expression go like fools, like mules, hung like elephants. Anyway, that's my nasty little funny. Silly
You're funny, Ron.
I know, because you're sweet. Otherwise, you know, I know who to pull this shit on and who not to. I've had celebrities that, I mean, you got to see my Set That Record Straight shows. You probably fall asleep. I am so nice and so grown up and so elegant, so boring. But,
All right, everybody. So listen up. Goddess is gonna set up a Twitter. When she does, we're gonna let everybody know what it is. Everybody in the chat room, I know you're happy as hell that you got to finally meet her. We love her to death. We want to thank you for always coming on the Jimmy Star Show, always
Yes,
being in
my
the chat
darling.
room. We love you. We
I
think
love
you're
you guys too.
fabulous, and thank you so much.
and we're coming to your wedding. We're filming it, and then we're going to show it on this show. Goddess.
got it.
What's the boyfriend's name?
Martin.
Martin. Okay, Goddess. Change his name. It stinks. Martin.
Martine.
Make it Martine.
No,
Martin.
no. It's we're going to rename him. Make it Pablo. Pablo.
Pablo sexy. Yeah.
Pablo.
Bueno.
Pablo with the big penis. Oh, I like that.
Sí.
Pablo. Or Pablo penis. That's what we're going to call him, Pablo.
All right, Goddess. Well, thank you so much. Have a go. We'll let you go back to work. Thank you so much.
All
Have a
right.
good day, and we'll
Thank
talk to
you.
you later. Bye.
Hugs and
Goddess.
kisses, my dear. Is that not the nicest girl in the world?
She's fabulous, you guys. We
I'm
gotta love
telling you,
her.
we have such luck on this show. We've only had like one bitch on this show, and
There's only two people you ever didn't like.
Well, one I won't even say what happened, but if you watched our show, you know what happened. Anyway, we have the nicest guests, chat room, everything. You know, it's just amazing. We have such good fortune. A lot of these talk shows, they have, you know, when people are in the chat room, they have nasty people that come in and say dreadful things. I've never been called a faggot yet.
There you go. Then you never know. That's because you are loved, is what it says in the chat room.
No, it's true. I've
and
never,
everybody loved Goddess. Everybody's talking
oh, Goddess
about it.
is the cutest, sweet for 45. That bitch looks like a kid.
She sure does.
I gotta call her and find out what she puts on her face.
There you
Although
go.
I really don't want to know.
So, Chad,
Hi, Captain.
we're going to play the You Are the Love video by Jefferson. Before we do that, I'm going to do a quick commercial for Jimmy Star's World, you guys. Jimmy Star's World is awesome. Created by Stefan Daniel Bell. It's got all kinds of videos of everything that we're doing. It's also got 2 great new videos. One of them to promote the show, and one of them that promotes my clothing line. Please go to Jimmy Star's World. Check it out. They're super phenomenal, and you can see the clothes that we're selling like on eBay, and it's really cool. So check it all out and rock and roll with it.
And Stefan did a fabulous job on the Jimmy Star clothing line because he shows Jimmy beautiful, young, skinny, and gorgeous. Then he puts pictures up of Jimmy fat. And then if you keep looking at the pictures, you see Jimmy losing weight and then becoming gorgeous and thin again. But the clothes are
It's a life cycle of Jimmy Star.
It's a very interesting video. You've got to watch it. I watched it. I loved it. I haven't seen the other one yet. The show one.
Yeah, you did. I just showed it to you the other night. You
When did
loved
you-
it.
Which one?
When we were in bed, we were watching it on the other night.
Jimmy, I'm sleeping. But I'm going to watch it later, and I'm sure it's just
They're
as good.
they're fabulous, you guys. So check them all out. Check out Jimmy Star's World, and you will love it. And in the meantime, we're going to take a quick music break.
Oh, yes, I remember. The one with the red thing with all the people's faces.
Yeah.
And I was worried. I said, I hope we put Lainey Kazan's picture in, and then there it was. Lainey's
Of course, you got
picture.
all the big stars.
Well, you know
It just
why?
showcases
Because
everybody.
He put the whole crowd, our crowd. He put Joe Bologna, Renee Taylor. He put what's his name?
Richard Anderson.
My buddy Richard Anderson, who I love, and who else? He was what's his name in Bionic
Oscar
Woman?
in the Bionic Man.
Yeah, and then what's his name? Who had the farm in Pennsylvania?
Oh, Paul Sorvino.
Paul
It has everybody
Sorvino.
who's been on the show who's a big star.
And I'm looking at it, and I said, "Oh my God, he didn't put Lainey, and she's going to be so upset." That's the crowd. And then there, my Lainey Kazan was. By the way, her movie will be out soon. It's called I forgot.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding too.
I don't think it's 2. It's got a different title. But anyway, we'll let you know all about it. The first one was fabulous. Lainey plays the mother, of course, and she's also a great jazz singer for many, many years. And she will be coming on our show soon to promote her movie.
Yeah, there we go. It's really
I
cool,
did
you
it.
guys. So check these videos; they're really cool. Go to Jimmy Star's World and check everything out there. It's going good. It's a work in progress. It's super fabulous, and we're having a good time putting it all together. And now we're going to take a quick music break. This is Jefferson. You Are the Love.
Good song.
Oh shit.
There is a magic in you, a mystery I hold on to, and I won't ever let go. You are the love, you are the love, you are the love. There is a fire in you, a rhythm I hold on to.
Everybody, so that's Jefferson. You Are the Love. I freaking love that song, actually. And they're from Australia, and all that stuff is available. All that stuff is available on iTunes worldwide. You can get it. They got a whole album out.
Good. I'm tired. It's a good song. I'm tired. We carried a 2-hour show, and it was hard. But and we don't have a script or a director, so everything we do here is off the top of our heads.
And you still got 20 minutes to go.
Oh, that's okay. I could take off my clothes and dance. Won't be a pretty sight, but it might be interesting to have a few good laughs.
It won't be any good laughs. It won't be any laughs. So here's what we're going to do real quick.
Please.
So you guys, we were going to play our Stephen Lang interviews, but I don't know that we're going to play them or not. But we went to the Woodstock Film Festival. We did interviews. Both Ron and I did interviews with Stephen Lang. It was a week and a half ago. We got really good interviews. They're getting a lot of traction on Jimmy Star's World, which also shows off on YouTube. And so one thing I went and got on eBay was
I don't think they know who we're talking about. He's the guy that was in
Avatar.
Avatar.
That's his-
He played the bad guy that was trying to kill all those
He
people.
plays Colonel Miles Quaritch in Avatar. He's got a bunch of different action figures. I just got this one from eBay, and
He was
love
trying
it.
to kill all the fairies flying around with
He's
the
been in
wings.
a million movies, you guys. He's been in so many things. It's not even funny. It's just that everybody always mentions Avatar since it is the number 2 movie in the history of film.
And he said to Jimmy, he was going to give Jimmy a doll, which I thought was very kind of him. Except Jimmy went ahead and bought one. Now we're going to see him again, I believe.
In a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks, we're going to the film festival of who?
I forgot where it is, but
it's upstate New York again, somewhere up near Vermont, something. We're doing that, and then when we see Steven, he'll sign this for Jimmy.
And if you go to the upper right playlist on JimmyStarsWorld.com, you can actually see the video. And I was just very excited to get the doll because everybody knows I collect action figures. And I have a John Barrowman action figure that we got after we had John Barrowman on. I have his John Harkness from Torchwood. I don't have his Doctor Who one yet.
And I have tons and tons of stuff from my dearest friend, the late Jane Russell. I have earrings that she wore. Actually, they were my earrings. I love this. They were my earrings I wore in drag for years, and she wore them to the Florida Film Festival, plus a necklace of my daughter Leslie's that she wore in a pageant. Plus, Leslie has a brassiere she borrowed. Of course, Jane Russell was famous for a brassiere. I have a fur coat. I have so many things of Jane's. The thing I love the most is Jane traveled with her own fork. Why? I don't know. She traveled with her own pillow and her own fork. And when she stayed at my house this last time, she left the fork behind.
That's just like when you travel, you take like
I take
the
everything.
bed thing.
I take mattresses, pillows, bed bug killer. But what I'm happy about now, listen, Jimmy.
Okay, I'm listening.
And everyone out there, I don't like going to motels because the mattress is saturated with sweat from every person in the world. Also, all kinds of nasty stuff happens on those mattresses. And I skeeve that. So I have this little roll-out mattress that I put on top. I put my own sheets and my own pillowcase. Now I understand because of the bed bug situation, they put over the mattress a plastic zipper bag so that bed bugs cannot get into the mattress. And I'm happy about that because now the sheet goes over the plastic. So you're not lying on the sweat and of 1,000 people that have laid in that mattress. So I'm going to try it now and not bring my roll-out mattress.
There you go. Also,
I'm not one of those neurotics, by the way. I just was raised very Italian by my father. And my father was one of these people that if he went in the hospital, he stayed like this with his arms. He never touched anything. My father would train me, no metta la dita in bocca, don't put your fingers in your mouth. Don't touch this, don't touch that. My father was very, very clean about a lot of things.
We want to give a special shout out to Dave Davis from Independent Share, and he was talking about Stephen Lang, that he was in Terra Nova is the name of the song, and that's on Netflix, you guys. If you go on Netflix, you can watch the whole season. They only had one season, but it's an awesome show, and he's like super great in it.
Well, he was a wonderful guy. He and I got along great. He was not homophobic. He held me. We danced together. I mean, he just swings with the gay guys, not sexually, but, swings with us as far as guys to guys having a good time. He's really handsome. He's very sweet. He's very much in love with his wife of many years and his children. So he's a good dad, a good citizen, and he lives in a very beautiful part of upper New York State.
Absolutely. And also,
looking forward to seeing him again.
And Goddess also wrote how great it was to be on the show in the chat room to everybody. So,
she's a sweetie.
She's a superstar.
Well, if she gets married, we will go to Florida. We will film the wedding. It should be a riot. A lot of fun. I mean, the Cubans are no better than the Puerto Ricans. I mean, they are the same when it comes to cha-cha-cha. Now, the Cubans do the bongos. If I have a couple of drinks and I hear those bongos, forget it. I mean, Ricky Ricardo, move over. I am absolutely wild. Bongos, the bongo beat makes me crazy. I'm a very good dancer, I must brag. And the mambo and the cha-cha and the merengue, all were the dances of my time. And I do them well because I have a lot of spirit, a lot of arriba, you know, that stuff.
So who is Guest Pumpkinhead in the chat room?
Yeah,
Anybody know who Guest? First of all,
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead is an awesome. It's the movie that made Lance Henriksen like a legend. It got him going, and now he's been in everything. You know, all the major, huge blockbuster movies, and he's my favorite actor. And so whoever Guest Pumpkinhead is, that's really cool. Even though it's not a great movie, it's a cool movie.
That'd be me.
Are you Pumpkinhead?
Aye, Captain.
Wow.
Chad is Pumpkinhead?
That movie freaked me out when I was a kid.
Oh, I love the movie.
It is a crappy made movie, but the costume, the makeup on Pumpkinhead was good.
So I thought,
Absolutely.
I was thinking it was some guy that had a penis the size with a pumpkin head on it.
Whatever you want to think.
Now it turned out to be you. So you're thinking, so you're the one with the big penis with the pumpkin
Dream
head.
away.
Okay.
Chad, did you really see that movie?
I did. That was back in what, mid '80s or something.
Yeah.
I love anything with clowns and pumpkins. No, I do clowns. I
So
love.
the
He
pumpkin.
loves killer clowns from
Love
outer
it,
space.
Love it. They're weird. They're frightening. Clowns could be very frightening. And pumpkins, I love. We have 1 million pumpkins around the house. Matter of fact, we have to cut them and stick candles in them soon. Yeah, and I have to save a couple of the stuffings for Deirdre because she wants to make a pumpkin pie.
I love it. So I just got somehow booted out of
Yeah, and for those of you who are wondering where Deirdre is, she has not left the show. She's just not on the show presently because she's, working, and she's going to acting class and drama this and studio that. So she really
lots of auditions.
and auditions. So she's really working her butt off. Plus, she works in a very high scale restaurant, to subsidize herself. So she's busy.
Absolutely.
I never get to see her either.
Yeah, we don't
Which
see her a whole
sometimes
lot.
is a nice thing because she could get a little nerve wracking. Yeah, everybody's got one in the family. My Deirdre's a high spirited wildcat.
I love it.
I love her too to death. But to listen to her for an hour or two, you just want to jump out a window. She makes you tired. Where she gets all that energy from, I'll never know. I guess from me, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's where she gets it from. So what?
Everybody says that we're identical, we're alike. They all say that Deirdre's my clone, same personality.
So everybody, I
Poor
disappeared from the chat room. I don't know why I can't get. I'm trying to get the computer's going slow, so it's not working. So
Are we still on the air?
yeah, we're on the air. Chad, you're there, right?
I am.
So I've got one more song I want to play anyway.
Well, not until I finish my little story. I
Okay.
gazed down upon my Mighty Mouse watch. I wish you could all see my Mighty Mouse watch. Jimmy gave it to me last year. I love it. I have a Howdy Doody. I have a Superman. I have a
I want an old Superman and an old Batman.
Well, I collect all of these watches over the years. I have the Howdy Doody, was it 60th year anniversary?
Yep.
60th year anniversary watch, which is a good one. And I forgot which ones I have. I have Howdy Doody, Cinderella, some other tramp. What the hell else?
You have
I got?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse and some other slut from those days.
Chad, how's that? He's calling Mickey Mouse and
No.
Cinderella.
No,
No.
Minnie the slut. Minnie's been making it with Goofy for years, and Mickey never knew. And I don't want to tell Mickey. So when I go to Disney World and Mickey comes up to me, I'm so tempted to say, Mickey, watch Minnie. She's been banging Goofy forever.
The
But I
secret's
keep my
out.
mouth shut. God, I'll start
And then
trouble.
when we were at Disney World, we thought we met Goofy, but it was Pluto.
Oops.
We didn't know the difference, so we're sitting there going, "Can we get a picture with Goofy?" And they're like, "Yeah, but this is Pluto." That's some funny shit.
What's the difference between the two?
I don't know. They look like. I mean, I think one of them might have a bigger nose or something. I'm not actually sure.
Bigger
'cause
penis. Bigger
obviously,
penis.
we couldn't tell the difference.
Bigger
The
schlong guy.
guy inside of it said, I'm Pluto. I said, oh, I'm looking for the other one.
But we took pictures with him because we never actually found.
And
a
then
Goofy.
on my
Plus,
face-
Ron didn't want. We don't want to wait in line with like thousands of other like 2-year-old kids trying to get their pictures taken with Goofy and we're like the only over 12-year-old people trying to get pictures.
So I yelled out, we're press, and we're covering the One Magical Weekend, and we were sent here to take a picture of these people. So they said, oh, go right ahead. Hey, use your clout when you've got it.
That's right.
I mean, what am I going to stand there with little kids' snotty noses yelling?
Which, by the way, you guys, One Magical Weekend is June 3rd through 5th, 2016. You can go to onemagicalweekend.com and make hotel reservations already, and you should definitely follow them on Twitter. It's at @1 Magical Weekend. There you go. Now what we're going to do real quick, and then we're going to play one more song, and then we'll kind of like do our exit little talks, and we're going to play Kin, you guys. This is Home Sweet Home. Everybody loves it. It's a great, great song. It's got a great video. It's a lot of fun, so check it out. Here we go. Kin's Home Sweet Home.
Do it.
When we are together, physical space like a place we are heading for. When we are together, whatever weather, whatever town, memories of places all crowded with faces we're home. Home sweet home. Home sweet home.
Let's live, let's vibe. Throw your hands in the sky. The only place I'm alive. Throw 'em up, party people in the club. Party people showing love. Party people throw 'em up, throw 'em up, throw 'em up. Party people in the club. Party people showing love. Party people throw 'em up, up, up.
When we are together, whatever weather, whatever town, memories of places all crowded with faces we're home. Home sweet home. Home sweet No matter where we are going, I know that I'm coming straight back home. 'Cause no matter how far I go now, I know I can never really be alone. Home sweet home.
You know we up in the place. You know we up in the place. Party for days. Let the music just take you away. Just give me a taste. Lost in the moment. Tonight we own it. So let the music just take you away. We going up and 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 away.
Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet No matter where we are going, I know that I'm coming straight back home. 'Cause no matter how far I go now, I know I can never really be alone. Home sweet home.
Yeah, everybody, that's Kin, Home Sweet Home, and it's a great song. I love that song. It's a great club hit, so it's like super terrific. And
Yes. And may I clear something up? Not to cut that off here. It's a good song. When I talked about the ring that Betty Davis gave me, I want you to know that the gold is not real gold and the stones are not real. It's a costume ring. Probably cost her $15 or something. So it's not a real ring because I don't think Betty Davis would have been that generous. But she was like 80,000 years old at the time.
it's stamped inside.
Is it stamped gold?
I don't know what it's stamped.
Maybe
I
it
can't
really
read
is
it. Maybe it is
gold.
gold.
Wouldn't it be hot? Wouldn't it be hot stuff? It's a real ring. I thought it was like a costume jewelry. What if this is a real ring? Oh, Betty, thank you, my dear. Anyone out there, does everybody out there know who Betty Davis is? By the way, one of the greatest Warner Brother actresses of the 40s, 50s, and 60s. You probably remember her from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, which is the lesser Betty Davis. Of course, she's made better films than that in the 1940s. She was a lovely, lovely person, funny, drank, cursed, was opposite of what you saw on the screen. She was a grande dame, elegant lady always. Jimmy, do you have to do the phone now?
Who is the? Somebody called me. What do you want me to do?
Oh, you're on the, television. Why
Somebody called me.
on TV. You answer the phone. So
I
you don't-
didn't answer the phone. I didn't answer it. Did you
Well,
hear
the
me
bell- I
answer
heard it
I
ring.
can't stop it from ringing.
Yes, you can. You
Silence
turn
your
it
audio.
off.
Listen to you.
See how mean he gets. Happy,
Because,
anni-
like-
happy
Man, you too.
anniversary.
I
Watch
can't
what-
help it that all the people in the chat room are
Yeah,
texting
well,
me.
I'm gonna grind some glass
Get it.
for his anniversary.
I'm getting text
meal.
messages from 50 people that are not in the chat room right now, and they're all texting me. I can't help it that we're popular. We got lots of people contacting us.
Ground glass for your anniversary.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's nice.
Put it in cookie. Well, you're so mean to me.
I'm not mean.
to me.
But you heard me not answer
Why
it, so
must
that's like
you be mean to me?
if you wouldn't have brought it up, nobody would have even noticed it. It only rang one time, and I hit decline.
You're not supposed to have a phone.
I can't help it. Chad and I communicate that way, and people in the chat room and people that are listening to the show who aren't in the chat room are communicating with me.
Jimmy.
If you want, we could bring your phone, and then you start doing some of the communications with all the people. and then
Jimbo.
we don't have to.
Jimbo.
not my job.
Just silence the phone. You'll be all right.
Say that again. I
Just-
know. I thought it was. I messed it
There you
up.
go. That's the only reason why he's whining.
It's not my job.
I know.
I do enough on this show without pay. Talk about slavery. Thank God I don't need his cruddy $2 that he would pay me anyway. He'd probably give me like $150 a week
Some cheap sets?
if I was lucky.
Oh well. What
And
are you gonna do?
probably in old lira, not in euro either. He'd probably give me lira or yen.
No.
You wouldn't give it to me in yen?
Well, how would I get yen?
You go out with a Chinaman. I don't know. Date a Chinaman. Go to a Chinese restaurant. Tell them you want the money, the change in yen. I'm tired. I'm about to fall asleep on this thing. How many more minutes we got to go?
We don't have long.
No,
3 minutes. So next week, you guys.
Take a nap.
Next week, you guys, we're working on cool guests. One guest, we have Pandy Suicide coming on. She's like a famous horror actress who's also in like some of the coolest music videos on the planet. We'll probably be playing some of those videos during the show if we get footage of them. So it'll be a lot of fun. And
a surprise Halloween show. We have the superstar of all the horror movies today.
all the indie horror movies.
all the
today.
indie horror movies. Ed X. Young. Look him up. He's fabulous. He's won all sorts of awards. He's always the lead in these wonderful horror movies about Dracula and monsters and spooky stuff. And he's our guest for the Halloween show, plus other surprises. And Jimmy and I will be in Masquerade. So you have to watch
Oh, and
the
they're asking
Halloween
about
show.
Shazam. Shazam is fabulous.
Shazam is wonderful. He's all over my Facebook page. We did pictures yesterday or the day before. Shazam is great. I don't know where he is today. He usually comes into the studio.
He's sleeping up on the chat room.
He's in the green room, not chat room.
Oh, I meant.
In the green. Oh, see, he's gone. He's really gone. I really should have got him, medical attention for his anniversary.
Thank you.
Medical. He's got some.
Chat, what do you got going on this weekend?
I have no clue. I think tomorrow night we're at the White Elephant in Wellington for Ladies' Night. That's Thursday night from like 9 to 1 in the morning. And then Friday, I think we're at a place called the Brass Tap. You ever heard of the Brass Tap?
Yep.
All right. I think that's in Boca Raton. That's what we're doing. Friday and Saturday only.
When you do the ladies' place, wear like a guinea T-shirt. Show
Guinea?
them the muscles.
Yeah. What's that mean? What's that mean? Muscle shirt?
Yeah, the guinea T-shirt. We used to call them in Brooklyn guinea T-shirt.
Wife beater? We call them wife beaters.
But we used to call them guinea. The white T-shirts with the straps.
Wife beaters.
What?
Yeah, wife beaters. Yeah, that's right.
That's horrible. I like guinea T-shirt
Okay.
better.
I know, but that's what they call them, a wife beater.
Wife beater? What?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, talk about politically incorrect.
That's pretty bad.
Boy, I would like to see you say that about some other ethnic groups. They'd have you strung up by your couillons.
No, but that's what they call those, really.
Wife beater
Yeah.
T-shirt? That's
Like
disgusting.
if you go to the store, and you see in an ad, it'll say wife beater T-shirt. If
I
you look
think
in the
that's
catalog.
hard. It indicates that Italian men beat their wives, which is so not true. If anything, they give their wives jewelry and furs and treat them like queens. That's because they cheat. So they get guilty. So when they come home to the
it's
wife, they
$4.50
give her everything.
All right, everybody. So we're going to be heading out now. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, and hope you guys tune in next week. We're going to have a great time, have a great, fabulous weekend. We want to thank everybody for tuning in.
And I hope I didn't bore
Shanzia,
you.
Billy, Pumpkinhead, Sharon Leah, Stefan, Justina, Jimmy McCrary, Irish Ginger, Goddess, and thanks so much for Goddess for calling in. Goddess, we love you. Everybody, we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.
I hope I didn't bore you with my stories.
Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to Crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.